hi, hello, and welcome to the Zodiac Academy Shadow Princess Part 1. We're so close.
Yeah.
I think we just go with it. So,
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
We're back.
Oh, I'm so happy. I know you're not. We don't agree on this.
I like Ruthless Boys better.
And I'm so happy to be back to Zodiac Academy.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
I love that for you.
I flew through my reading. I am so locked in. I'm so back. I'm back with my book boyfriend. Things are right in
Looking
the world
up for
again.
you.
I'm so happy.
Okay, great.
Okay, so without further ado, I feared this might be kind of a lengthy episode, so we're just going to dive right in because we've got a lot to cover and a lot of catch up to do.
Okay.
All right. Great. This is chapters 1 through 24. Mm-hmm. So we are so back, gang. We are back to Zodiac. Now, it's been a minute, so quick refresher.
It's been a minute for us.
Been a minute for us. Been a minute
for
you
books,
guys.
They just keep on going.
They just keep on going. So, reminder, last time we saw the twins were in a battle royale with Lionel Acrux.
Correct.
Darius and Lance were watching as they are sunken down into a pit of misery. Mm-hmm. They are sent to the other realm, kind of.
Where they make contact with...
unknown...
Faceless...
Persons unknown.
Faceless woman.
Lost fae.
Yeah.
Lost souls.
They come to her... This being comes to the girls as a female. Like...
Yes.
Female voice, at least.
And I believe that we had guessed that perhaps it was Clara.
Correct.
That was our gut instinct was that perhaps that was Clara. And as a reminder, Clara, Lance's sister, who we believe and or is being reported as deceased.
Pierce the veil.
She's pierced the veil. She's on the other side.
Right.
Okay, so this book picks up directly after the aftermath of this huge thing. All right, so we are post-fight with Lionel. It turns out that both Darius and the twins are what I have dubbed infected with the dark powers. The dark
that's what
shadows.
you're calling to. Yeah, the whispers.
I don't know how else to refer to it.
Sure.
So that's how I've decided to think about it because
it's feeling criminally insane. Is what it's feeling.
It's giving Valg infection.
Oh, okay.
To me.
Okay.
So that's sort of how I'm.
See, to me, it's like I see dead people. Like
yes, of course. The only reason I'm using the word infected is because I'm implying that it can be taken away. So I think they at some point will be rid of this.
Sure,
infection.
And there is implication that they can learn to control.
That's right.
How much they hear, see,
That's exactly
feel.
right. So Darius then pixie dusts the foursome, which is I have now dubbed them the foursome, the Fab Four.
Okay.
He has brought them back. They are at the King's Hollow. They're in the tree house. And Darius is like, holy shit, you guys, you're fire harpies. That's also what Lionel believed, because the girls, whilst in the pit of hell, emerge in their order form for the very first time.
Which, if you don't remember...
We'll get there.
Okay.
We'll get there. So Darius goes, oh my God, you're fire harpies. That's so cool. That's very rare. Like, great job. Now, mind you, Darius and Tori, directly before this fight ensued, were finally having their moment. They finally felt like it's happening. To only immediately be crushed. Tori is furious at Darius. Why didn't you help us? I thought I let you in. We were having this nice moment and you just ruined it by doing nothing. Now, to Darius's defense, what the fuck was he supposed to do?
Something.
He tried. And his dad played the ultimate trump card, which was his brother.
Yeah.
And on some level, Tori, and she even mentions this in one of her POV chapters, she's like, I get it.
Yeah.
If that had been me, with Darcy,
I would have done the
same thing.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Yep.
Okay. So Lance pipes in. Sorry, and I'm covering the first couple chapters just like all together.
That's fine. You don't have to tell us chapter.
We'll get to that, but for now I'm just trying to cover the basics. Lance chimes in and says, No. They're not fire harpies. Because of course he knows. He goes, they're phoenixes. And the girls go, yeah, we are. And we know it. Mm-hmm. But thank God Lionel
doesn't
realize what they are.
Because a phoenix hasn't been seen in like hundreds of years.
There's been generations.
They're special. We got it.
They've died out. It's not even like an order that's like produced anymore, whatever. So, the foursome decides that this must be kept a secret. Because if it gets out that they're phoenixes, they're basically dead. Because they still can't really defend themselves all that well yet.
Which is...
So they're going to pretend that they're fire harpies for the time being. And in a shocking twist that I was dead wrong in my predictions, the girls immediately fess up that the dark coercion from Lionel to forget everything doesn't work. I was so scared that we were going to have 3 books of them fucking pretending that they didn't know, but they really... Thank God. I am so glad that we did not go that route. That would have been... very hard.
I think because the Darcy and Orion plot has to move forward.
Agreed. So, in a shocking twist, they fess up to the guys, and now we have what I have dubbed the Fab Foursome. We have Lance, Blue, Darius, and Roxy.
Great.
Go team!
Yay.
Go! Okay,
Go Blue, isn't that Michigan?
Big Blue. Nice. That's really good.
Sports.
That's really good. Lance, just a general consensus of where everybody's kind of landed after these first couple chapters.
Right.
Lance is devastated. He feels major guilt about not being able to help the girls and is just generally like, fuck me.
He also has a lot going on too now that we know what they are and how special they are, and he has this guardian bond with Darius. Like his whole world is
are very much being torn.
Yeah.
Okay. Blue, aka Darcy, is just generally confused. That's just
same girl.
Just kind of like, what the fuck?
I stay confused.
Darius is hurt by Tori's rejection. And he is feeling a lot of pressure, and mostly he's annoyed.
Same.
Just by the general, like,
state
of being. And then Tori, a.k.a. Roxy, if you nasty, she's just mad. She's mad at the world.
She stays mad.
She stays mad. And you know what? Can't get mad if you stay mad.
Can I tell you something that you're not going to like?
Great.
Darius, in these, like, first couple of chapters, and even, like, through most of this chunk of chapters is giving a little like
simp
incel boy, like, oh, I'm so mad I was rejected, I'm gonna go to the basement and I'm gonna ruin her life. Like, come on.
Okay, so now that gives us the first couple chapters.
Okay.
We get a Max POV chapter 3. So Max wakes up to the most glorious morning of his life.
Yeah.
It's the hookup that we've all been waiting for.
Yeah.
Max and Geraldine. Woo!
And they switched to really calling her Gruss.
That's her last name.
I know, but we've switched to only referring her.
Well, that's what the boys call her.
Yeah.
That's what the boys call her. The girls very much are like Geraldine.
Yeah.
We need a nickname for her. Jerry? G Money?
Does she not have buttered bagels?
Buttery bagels. I can't. He is down bad for our girl. He's looking for a morning hookup. She sprints out of there.
I love this. Oh, yep.
Fillets him. And I want nothing but for the best for Geraldine.
I fear that Geraldine is that girl.
She is just a fucking star. And this is my fault. I need to get a different mental image of her. Because she's hot. And has a huge rack.
Oh, she's Alona Mar with big titties for me.
That's so good. You're so right.
Yeah, she's like, she a runner, right. She a track star. Like,
you are so right.
Yeah, okay. I can't claim that. I saw it on the internet, but I saw it and I adopted it.
I need to reframe my mind here. Okay. All right, so chapter 4, this is from Orion's POV. So yes. Orion goes into research mode on the Phoenix powers and things that like recharge them, and he brings Noxie into the fold and asks Professor Noxie, he's like, hey, I need you to help me. And of course he does his dink thing, and he goes, yeah, I'm Nebula ally. I am Nebula allies with the girls. I mean, it hasn't happened yet, but we're gonna be, so like, yeah, whatever I have to do.
Well, right, because
how long are we gonna have to suffer until this reveal happens that he's their brother? I think it's going to be a while.
Yep, I fear it's going to be
a
book 10.
Yeah. But anyway, so he is jazzed. He's like, absolutely. And the girls think it's so cool that he can like half transfigure with just his wings.
Yeah.
So they're very into that. So I would like for you, did you bring your book with you?
I didn't, because I am.
You're doing audio.
Yes.
Got
well,
it.
I'm audio and, dare I say, Kindling.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so on page 50, there's a little description here where...
I think this is the same thing that we're going to talk about.
Okay, so we have a note here that from Orion. This is Phoenixes are endowed with a...
Try that again. Run it back.
On page 50, Orion explains to the girls that Phoenixes are endowed with the capacity to exhibit high levels of resilience pertaining to the divisive orders and subliminal cardinal magics. Why you gotta talk like that? And Tori goes, cool. What the shit does that mean?
Right.
And he basically goes on to explain that they should be able to fight off any sort of mental powers that sirens, cyclopses, anything, any coercion, they should be able to fight off. And they're like, yeah, we already knew that because we burned off the coercion from Lionel.
We learn that they are also impervious to fire.
That's where I'm heading next. You got to it. That's all that matters.
Yeah. So
basically, that they're impervious to fire.
And they can replenish their magic at any time.
With fire.
Correct.
And because they have the fire element, they can just replenish themselves. So essentially, they're bottomless magical pits of wells of magic. And
sort of like Ryder.
Right.
That's the only other element. I think that they mention...
Order.
Yeah, sorry, order. Do they mention in that, I can't recall, if they mention in that like little paragraph, right, if there are any other orders that they call out. Because we know that because we've read Ruthless Boys.
Well, he calls out other orders in terms of like who other fire wielding orders. So he says something about, I'm not gonna be able to find it now, but
I have a question regarding being able to fend off like mental attacks. Is that now because they've gotten their order forms? Because they famously couldn't prior.
Oh my God, they were the worst. They were getting coerced left, right, and center.
Right.
So yes, I believe that now that they have their order forms have now emerged, that they're able to do that magic. Thank God.
Yeah.
Because that was so old of them being like, jump off a cliff, Tori, and they go, okay, and just can't. It's just so annoying. It's lame. It's lame. Okay. So now we're going to go to chapter 5, Tori. Tori not handling the darkness well. She is really struggling. Caleb sees her and talks with her about the night of the eclipse activities with Darius.
He's jealous.
He is so disgustingly jealous. It's crazy. He can't stand it.
It's thirsty.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad. So at lunch that afternoon, Geraldine fesses up to her hookup with Max, to the girls and to the ass club. And that's just a fun little scene. And she's like, I'll never get back at that floppy fish. And continues to fillet Max to the core. And she's like, absolutely not.
And he finds out and still wants more.
Oh, yeah. Well, like, now it's a challenge.
I also think that like maybe that's his kink too.
100%. He also has never been told no a day in his life.
Right.
So he's like, yeah, I'm into this.
Yeah.
So we also in this chapter have Noxie's first class. So we go to Nox's first class, and he casts a silencing bubble around the girls. They have a little private chat, and he shares with them the details about his interactions with Falling Star. The girls kind of relay to him sort of their interactions, and they're like, but it's Astrum, and Astrum's dead now, so now what? And he's like, okay, I'm gonna do some I'm gonna do some seeing. I'm gonna go to my crystal room, my special crystal room, and do some soul searching and see what I can find out.
May I interject and ask a question?
Please, yeah.
You may not know the answer, but maybe our listeners and viewers will. So how much time has passed since Astrum got?
Hold on to that, because I have something written down at the end that we're going to talk about. So hold on to that thought.
Okay. I have some questions.
The answer is not long, though.
Right.
We're going to circle back to that.
Okay.
Okay. Chapter 6, Darcy. This is Darcy POV. Darcy is in Orion's class, and the class finally starts working on something helpful. A fucking silencing bubble. They learn how to cast. Did you catch that when they're casting silencing bubbles that they're having to do the swish and flick with their hands every time?
No.
They practice this motion.
Oh.
Swish and flick. And that is your Fogwarts alert for this episode.
Also, why are we just now learning something so helpful?
Well, Amanda, I guess we're here, so I guess we'll tell you. They've only been at school for 3 months.
Oh. Right.
Because the conclusion of our coverage in today's episode ends on Halloween.
Oh.
Right.
God, this is going to take so long.
So,
are you joking?
I'm sure not.
So each book is like a month, roughly.
It seems that way, yes.
Kill me.
So, back to your Astrum question, because I guess we're here now.
He's been dead.
He's been dead for like 10 minutes. He's been dead for like a couple weeks.
Is this surprising information then to our boy Noxie?
He seems surprised, but he also was like, who the fuck is Astrum?
Got it. So it's not Astrum.
The only context he knows is he's like, wasn't he the teacher of this class before me? And they're like, yeah.
Okay.
Well, right. So they've been without a teacher not very long.
Right. That makes sense.
So it's only been a couple, a week or 10 days or something.
I just would be curious if he's gotten any contact from, which maybe we find out in later chapters.
Anyway.
Sorry.
That's okay.
We're learning together.
That's okay. Okay, so while in class, the twins get into trouble again because they didn't follow directions. And so Orion assigns them a club, a special club that they have to join.
This was crazy. You have to join a club. You have to join a club.
Okay, that's fine. Extracurricular activities and all. So he assigns Tori to the cheer squad. And he assigns Darcy to try out for pitball. Now, this is where I remind you that Lance also is the coach of a pitball team.
Sure. So he wants to be with his girl.
He wants to be with his girl, but also, like, he must see something in our girl. Okay.
He sees late night training sessions is what he sees.
So, Darcy expresses to Orion after class that she is hearing the shadows talk to her. And she thinks that it sounds like a woman over and over. And Orion explains to her that the voices that they're hearing are lost souls that have lost themselves to the darkness. And they're on the other side. I don't know how else to describe it.
Okay.
So he goes on to tell her that that's what's going on. Because remember, he's her liaison. Right. So they have these special sessions. And so he has a liaison session that night. Tori tags along with Darcy because they're going to talk about the voices they want. She talks Tori into like, hey, I think
you need to talk about it. Yeah.
I think we need some help. And when she gets there, Lancey Poo was going to have a nice night. And he has a special gift for Darcy. And turns out it's a rose quartz. And the rose quartz means, y'all Instagram official. What are your thoughts on this? You hated it.
I loved Lance, don't get me wrong. But I'm like, come on, a rock.
But it's part of Solaria culture.
It's a love rock. The only rock I want is on my engagement finger.
Okay. I have swoon. I love it. Okay, chapter 7.
Of course you wanted a rock.
Of course I do.
You're like, give me that $10 rock. I mean, I know that it's expensive in
it might
rose
be
quartz.
Expensive. You don't know.
It is. It's more. Well, they talk about it in Ruthless Boys.
Right.
I know it's expensive, but like, I don't want that. I want a diamond.
Okay. Okay, so now we're in chapter 7, Tori. The fearsome foursome head to our special secret cave for shadow practice. And
because that will end well.
Tori is not okay.
Correct.
The girls both take their turns practicing wielding the shadows so that they can suppress it. Basically, they practice bringing it to the surface so that they can practice pushing it down.
Yeah, dangerous
It's
plan.
kind of like it's weird, but they have to.
Sort of exposure therapy.
Yes, and Tori I'm worried about our girl Tori.
Bless her.
Bless her heart, because she likes it a little too much. She likes it a little too much, and the shadows tell her to murk Darius, but Darius is able to talk her off the ledge, and they again have kind of a moment.
Immediately.
And then immediately it's over. Yeah. Okay. Chapter 8, we have a new POV chapter. We have Xavier. Just know that we clocked this. I hate Lionel.
He's a piece of shit.
He is scum of the earth.
Oh.
I hate this man. He is the worst, and he is such a good villain. Like, oh man, he is such a good villain. I hate him.
Yeah, because every time you think it could get worse, it does.
It does. So we find out that Xavier also been infected by the shadows at said pit of hell at the end of last season.
So poor boy is now a Pegasus and being shunned by his family.
A lilac Pegasus, nonetheless.
Well, shit and glitter.
We also find out that he finally kind of works up the nerve to text Sophia under the guise that he's Philip. And Darius comes home for a visit for a shadow demonstration for Stella, which is Lance's mom.
Correct.
And for the council to see like how's everybody coming along. Basically, it's a meeting of the Dementors. And it's let's all, ring around the fucking Rosie here and show what we've been learning, gang.
Yeah, Death Eater meeting.
It's a Death Eater meeting. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
And I just have written down Xavier x Sophia. Yay! Sorry, Tyler.
Which means that inevitably one of them is going to get got. Like, they can't have nice things. So how is that going to get got?
Sure. And also, how is Xavier going to come to school and be a Pegasus? That has to be remedied, I feel, pretty quickly. Somehow. Because he ends up at school with them.
Has to.
I assume.
Has to.
Okay.
Chapter... I don't know if this has been 3 months, then...
Right. Xavier and Darius have a nice little moment together, and Darius is like, you cannot fall prey to this. You have to fight this. And he fucking does. And we're very proud of little Xavier. Yep. So, yay, Xavier. Proud of you.
Team good guy.
Proud of you. Okay, chapter 9, Darcy. Lance comes over to Darcy's dorm, which feels risky, but okay. And they're interrupted by fucking Diego. And this chapter... I fear this chapter might be the most important chapter of this chunk of chapters. Okay, so Diego basically goes on to confess everything. He just fesses up everything. He tells Darius. He tells Darcy about his family's involvement with the Eight Cruxes.
Yep.
He explains that his abuela has been doing the hoodoo voodoo brouhaha for a long ass time. And she has Voldemorted herself, a.k.a. Horcruxes. Again, this is your next Hogwarts alert. And she has imbued her soul into things. One of which being that motherfucking hat that he's been wearing.
Right. We were waiting.
Again, say it with me. Clocked it. We knew something was fucking weird with this hat. So he's been wearing his grandmother's soul on his head. Okay, weird. Yeah. He also says that he was initially sent to be a spy on the twins, which we also, again, say with me, clocked it. He was spying on the girls and reporting all of their goings on to his family.
Correct. Who was then
AKA
reporting
his uncle,
to
his
the
shady ass uncle, who was then reporting it back to the Eight Cruxes. He says, I'm so sorry. You guys really are my friends. You were the only people that stuck up for me. I feel terrible about what I said. I called you and your sister a whore. Please forgive me. I didn't mean it. I promise not to spy on you anymore. And Darcy says, sure, okay. And reminder, Orion is tucked in the bathroom listening to all of this. I could not believe
that he
stayed in the bathroom the whole time.
I guess he's playing the long game here.
Well, also, then he would out himself.
Correct.
And Darcy.
Right. He's got to play the long game.
But he was behind that door just like...
you mean to tell me that he couldn't have whipped up some sort of something that could have recorded this boy saying all those things?
But then it would... Well... That's a great call.
It could have been a hidden camera. What do you mean?
Well, I was trying to think if Darcy said anything incriminating, but she didn't. Anyway, so... she gets Diego out the door, and he's like, oh, by the way, would you apologize to your sister for me? I'm too scared. Gotta go, and then leaves.
Yeah, because she's like, you know who you need to talk to is Tori.
And he says, no, I don't think I'm going to do that.
She scares the shit out of me. Same.
Orion comes busting out the bathroom after Diego leaves. Lancey, Oreo, Professor is pissed.
Yeah.
He was like, you're done.
Yeah.
He's not your friend. You're not going to hang out with him anymore. He gets a little daddy vibes and not in a fun way. And Darcy's like, no, I don't need you to tell me what to do. And I'm like, I think he might need to tell you
well,
on this.
It feels like you're not a great judge of character here at this point. Just like a little nervous.
You said what you said. Okay. So that is the end of chapter 9. Chapter 10, Tori's POV. She and Cal have a very hot hookup on the beach where he does some real fancy ass magic, builds like a little mud hut around them because she wants privacy. Okay. They have a nice hot fuck fest, and the girls have their first one-on-one flying lesson with Noxie. And his teaching methods are sink or swim, quite literally. And he's like, off you go, and it works, and the girls fly, and it's awesome, and it's a very like,
yay,
yeah moment.
Well, again, we're finally getting somebody who's seemingly on their side.
That's right.
So I'm nervous about how they're going to break us.
They also, it's so funny, the writers, the sisters, the Twisted Sisters, they are desperate to make sure that we understand that the girls do not have a crush on Knox. They do not want to sleep with him in any capacity. They're like, but he's like really hot. But no, it's not like that.
And also he does put his foot down and was like, I see my
I have an
rings.
illusion. Of course. But it's just funny because they are working triple time. Because these two, I mean, hey, listen, hot guy, go for it, girls. But it's just funny that it is like being beaten over our head that there is no sexual like tension between
the three of them.
Yeah. Because he's their brother.
Correct.
Right. Okay. Chapter 11. We pop back over to Darius. Darius is like, listen, today is my absolute boy's birthday. I'm going to get him. He shows up. Lance has on stained sweatpants. He said, it was from spaghetti. It was leftover spaghetti. it was just funny.
What a normie conversation.
And he goes, you're young, you're hot. Again, Darius doesn't fully know about Darcy yet either. So he's like, no, you're young and hot.
We're going
I'm
out.
young and hot. We're going to the motherfucking club.
Yeah, I've got us the VIP booth.
VIP booth. And wouldn't you know it, guess who shows up? Noxie. Noxie's like, the party's here.
Yeah.
And Noxie intrudes on their party. So now our twosome has become a threesome, and the trio hits the club. And he's like, yeah, I brought some of my friends with me. They'll meet us at the club. We get to the said club. Wouldn't you know it, who the friends are? The twins, of course. The twins. He's like, they're my Nebula allies. These are my absolute girls. Okay, you guys. We're at a club with 2 professors and 3 students.
It's fine.
Now, I'm going to let one of which is stooping one of the students.
Sure.
Okay.
The other student, Darius, actively trying to kill the girls at every turn.
And while also trying to stoop one of the said other students.
Sure. Because what's better foreplay?
Anyway, Darius, jealous.
Jealous.
Jealous of Noxie. He's like, who's this guy? Who's Noxie? Why is he your friend?
I don't understand.
It's really dumb.
We cuddle.
He's like, no, but that's my job. That's my job.
I keep you warm.
It's the battle of the besties, and it's hilarious. Okay. So the next couple of chapters are them at the club.
Okay. Yep.
So we have a POV from Orion. Orion is at the club with them. He has like this nice bonding moment with Tori where they basically play a drinking game. They go and snipe a little scarf off of what could only be described as Leslie Jordan. And if
Rip.
Oh,
What are y'all doing?
what y'all doing? Oh my God.
What a sweet angel.
So that is what I'm imagining. Just know that. You have hot ass Lance who saunters up to Leslie Jordan and seduces this man while Tori, boop, the kerchief off of his neck. It's fun. Everybody gets wasted. He has bonding with Tori. Very nice. We go back to campus and have a very, very, very hot hookup with Darcy in his office. On the desk.
Yeah.
It's all the professor fantasies that you want.
Correct.
It's great.
Hot for teacher.
Hot. I have it written down thrice.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Chapter 13. We're back over to Darcy. We have creep-ass washers class. And let's not forget him, because I feel like we haven't mentioned him in a while. He's a fucking creep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh, he's talking about slinging his schlong.
I didn't mention this earlier, but in a previous Orion chapter, he's like passed out on the lawn chair and his dong is out, and apparently it's perfectly tanned according to Lance. It's just, he's fucking weird.
Tan your taint.
Ew, yuck. I hate it. Could you imagine if you got sunburned? The pain, and then you had to pee.
Remember when that was like the thing that was like to
Sun
expose
in your butthole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that was
Thanks,
like, I was going to say, I feel like that was a Gwyneth Paltrow thing.
100%.
You think there are people out there that are still out there doing that every day? It's good enough for Gwen.
What if you got a sunburn on your butt hole and then you had spicy diarrhea?
Right. That would be unfortunate. Right.
You would never recover.
Or like you had food poisoning. Like, can you imagine you're on vacation?
It would ruin the world tour.
It would ruin the world tour.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't think I'd ever be able to be allowed in that country again.
We got to come back. Geraldine turns down Max in class again. I mean, this man is just a glutton for punishment at this point.
It's his kink.
He loves it.
Yeah.
He just keeps coming back for more, and she just finds better and more creative ways to turn him down.
And I love it.
It's incredible.
She's so unbothered by this man.
It's awesome. While we're in class, Darcy gets a note or an email saying you need to report to Principal Nova's office right now.
Meow.
So she hustles on down there. She gets to her office, and Lance is sitting outside the office door. And she
panics.
goes, oh no, oh no, oh no. And of course, pictures from the club got back to Nova. So they have to have a come to Jesus. And the best thing that they can come up with is for Darcy to say, I have a crush on him and I followed him. Which hindsight was kind of a brilliant plan, because Orion was like, gross. I would literally never. And Principal Nova's like, oh, Lance, what are we going to do with your perfect face? Unfortunately,
It's
this
not
isn't
your
the first
fault.
time. He then goes on to explain that he's dating Francesca Sky, his friend.
Right.
That's
The
the
fib
cover-up.
agent, yeah.
The fib agent. He says he's seeing her, and he threatens to grow a beard. Please don't. I don't think my heart could take it. I beg of you, Lance Orion. Don't do it. Anyway, so it's not good. They get out by the skin of their fucking teeth with this, and that's sort of it. It's not good. We're skating on thin ice here.
Right.
It's getting risky.
Okay, so I think that the only way out of that scenario is because they're going to be Legion mates.
100%.
And so they have to have their moment soon.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree. I have that written down.
Yeah. Oh, good. Great.
I have that written down because later on, or at some point in here, oh no, I think it's in this chapter, Lance tells her in the bathroom, he corners her and he's like, we're not breaking up. Mm-hmm. This is not gonna, no. I don't care what happens. I think you're my Elysian mate. Mm-hmm. It just hasn't happened yet.
Mm-hmm. So it has to happen. Do you think it happens in this book?
No, I think we have a little more time. But it has to happen because that's going to be the only workaround for them to be able to be together.
I wonder if they get found out
without him being power shamed.
I think that perhaps they get found out, and that's like when it happens.
Maybe.
And then they're like, oh well. Mm-hmm. Okay, sorry.
So Darcy is coming back from her meeting with Principal Nova. She decides to like take a walk to kind of clear her head and just like, oh my God, what the fuck? And runs in to fucking Seth Capella. I'm about to sneeze too. I hate this man.
Yeah. He's not getting
and
better.
I know everybody's like, wait.
But like, when?
I don't want to wait anymore, bitch. No, I'm 3.5 books in. This guy can absolutely get fucked.
Like, how long are we going to let him get away with this sort of behavior?
No, it's disgusting.
But I guess 3 months.
He tells her, listen, I got to kick you out of my pack. So because right now you're an Omega still, let's not forget that little weird side quest. So he challenges her. And then all the fucking wolves show up. Also, let's not forget, he literally in his dog form takes a piss on her.
Yeah, it's...
No, I hate him.
Yeah,
he's horrible. Horrible.
I just don't understand how we can... Just continue on.
Yeah, we'll talk about him a little bit more at the end of this episode. But, so he challenges her. She kind of beats his ass. But then he finally like gets the upper hand, and it turns out all she had to do was say, "Okay, I
relent.
I relent," and that's all it took. He didn't even have to fight her. He's like, "That's all you had to do." She goes, "Why didn't you tell me?" And he's like, "You had to figure it out for yourself, little Vega." I want to fucking throat punch this bitch. You know what I really want? I really want one of the heirs to kick his ass. I'd really love Lance or Darius
to like put him in his place.
Well, I guess it can't be Lance, but it's got to be one of the heirs. And I fear it's going to be Darius.
Yeah, well, I think eventually our hypothesis is that Tori is going to be his Elysian mate. Is that what you think is going to happen?
Darius, yes. Okay. Or at least they're partners. Yes.
So eventually that will happen. They don't touch her and die kind of a vibe, I think, from
now
Darius.
She's my sister-in-law?
From Darius. No, Darius is going to put...
Seth?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's after Darcy.
I know. Yeah, but he's going to have to. He's going to have to stand up and say, you don't touch the girls anymore.
Yeah, for a sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
I guess in-law is what threw me off, because, like,
well, it's his wife's sister.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. I fucking hate Seth. Anyway, if Seth has no haters, I'm dead. Chapter 14. Caleb.
End scene.
The boys decide that Darius is giving major sad boy energy, so they planned an absolute dude bro hang in the treehouse. Max gets turned down by Geraldine in class again. The boys all witness it, and they're like, "Bro, what the fuck is your vibe?" And he's like, "I can't get enough of the grist, baby." And Caleb plans a date with Tori. That's it. Chapter 15. Tori.
Because he is so down bad for her.
Tori hides from Cal in Orion's office when they're playing their little hunting gathering, sexy game. And he gives her some friendly advice and says, hey, he cannot handle what you're doing. You're playing with fire here. His predator, it's not going to work. Like,
it's not going to end well.
It's not going to end well. He's super powerful. Don't fucking play.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I can handle him. And then we cut to hearing him like tearing a fucking building down, like Cassian style.
Yeah.
And he's like, you sure he can handle it? Because, yeah, not good. So they again have a little more bonding, which is good. Because Tori is not super thrilled with Orion either. She's not really happy with anybody.
Yeah, she's mad, as we mentioned earlier.
Said, mad.
Yeah, mad. Stays mad.
Yeah. So, per Nox's instructions, Tori goes to Darius because Nox is out of pixie dust. Flu powder. What is it? Stardust.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, I'm out of Stardust. Really need you to go see your boy Darius. I've already seen it in my mind's eye.
And he's going to give it to you.
He's going to give it to you. He also mentions, but it could go one of two ways tonight. Right. Either, whatever. This is a setup, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't need the pixie dust.
No, I think he's
trying to push.
Correct.
Push them together a little bit. That was a setup. He doesn't fucking need it, right?
I don't think so, okay. But I mean, because it does seem like if he really needed it, that he could go home and get it from. Yeah.
Right.
Storm Dragon.
Right. So, she goes up to his office. She goes up to his bedroom. She's like, hey, I need some pixie dust. He gives it to her. Like, no questions asked. Sure.
That whole scene was so crazy about where he hides it and
cute thief bonding.
Yeah.
Yep. She's like, that's the worst place to hide it. And he's like, well, where would you hide it? She's like, well, as a professional thief, let me show you.
Yeah.
She shows it. They have a nice little moment again. And immediately it's gone. But this is now, Darius is like, okay, well, you hate me so much, so fuck you. I'll hate you more than you hate me.
Correct.
Game on, bitch. And she goes, okay. But she's not. It hurt her feelings. She's sad.
But don't worry, she's going to go fuck somebody else, so it'll be fine.
Okay. Chapter 16. This is Darcy. Darcy is starting to like really struggle with the shadows. So specifically when she's asleep. Tori is coping via alcohol. Darcy is just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
But Darcy can hear the shadows. They continue to call to her. There's this really weird scene that she has in her dreams that seems very vivid. And this woman tries to coax her to the other side.
Right.
It's Clara.
Yeah, I mean...
Or does it matter?
I'm guessing that it's Clara. That we're going to get the context around Clara and how she ended up...
More info. Yeah. We have our first numerology class.
Thank God.
We
Fucking
have
numerology.
our first numerology class. And on page 289, they do something very fun in class where they calculate your
age,
your birth number.
Yep.
Yes. So this is your birth path number. So I did both of ours.
Oh, you did?
I did. Okay, so I am a 1.
Okay.
And you are a 6.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just wanted to tell you what you are.
I want to Google. I want to know if birth
so
numbers
let me
are
tell
real.
you how you do it. You take your birthday. So, for example, my birthday, 12/24/90. So you do 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 0. So then you take your total, and I can't remember what mine was, but the example they used was 29. So you do 2 plus 9.
You add until you get a single
and
digit.
that means 11. And then you take 1 and 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. That's how you get your birth number, your birth path number. Yeah. So I'm a 1. So Tori and Darcy's both got a 1.
Okay.
Which 1 is for the number. Number 1 is for achievers and leaders.
Yeah.
Most of Solaria's rulers have been possessed with this birth path number. It goes on to talk about what everybody else got. I think Sophia got like a 6 as well, and I think
I was looking up to see if it
Diego
said.
got like a 7. Anyway, I thought that was just like a fun little thing. So you're a 6.
Okay,
so you
great.
can do a deep dive into this later if you want to.
I'm looking at it right now. Well, you keep going.
Okay. So later that day, we have pitball tryouts for Darcy. It goes extremely well. Turns out she's very apt for the pitball field. She has a great tryout, and she makes a pitball team, and she is the new pit keeper. Go, girl. All right, chapter 17. We bounce over to Tori. Tori has cheer tryouts. This whole scene was so silly. And just she kind of like puts Marguerite and Kylie
in their place, yeah.
In their place a little bit, because turns out she's really good.
Yeah.
Of course. And she makes the team, but she's like, I'm not wearing the pink lip gloss. I draw the line.
Yeah, on Wednesdays we wear pink.
Oh, and she also ties the ribbon around her neck like a choker. Ooh, she's a bad girl.
And of course the other girls are like, no, you have to do the routine as is.
Yeah. So she has her cheer tryouts. That's kind of fun. And then she goes on her terrible, horrible, no good, very bad date with Caleb. He takes her for karaoke. He takes her for sushi. He doesn't know that she doesn't eat meat. That's a big problem. She's really grossed out. She is major cringe with the karaoke. It's a whole thing. And it's just reiterating, Caleb doesn't know jack shit about her. And doesn't really care to.
He cares about what he wants to do.
But, like, he's not really listening, I would say.
He has in his mind what a date looks like, and that is what a date is.
That's correct.
It doesn't matter who the other person on the date is interchangeable.
Doesn't matter. Correct. So it just ends up with them heading back to campus, and they're just gonna fuck because that's what they do best. And they're just like, you know what? This is just what we're gonna do.
She was like, this was a sure thing anyways. Like, why are we doing this? I didn't really want to come.
She tried to tell you, but you wouldn't listen. Great. Chapter 18, we bounce back to Darcy. Darcy sneaks into Lance's house now. It's her turn. he shares. What are you laughing at?
The washer of it all.
Oh, Washer tries to sneak in. He has this weird thing about sticking his dick through the peep.
That
through
was
the
little mail slot.
The mail slot. I don't know. It's just very weird at it. He's a freak. But more importantly, this becomes a very nice, like, Lance shares about Clara. Mm-hmm. He tells her, I've only power shared with Darius, you, and my sister Clara. Mm-hmm. And he goes on to explain to Darcy what happened to her, basically, that she fell in to the trap that is Lionel Acrux. Mm-hmm. After she graduated, she goes to work for him, and it killed her.
Yeah.
And which basically they have a We Hate Lionel foreplaying, chapter, and I presume they fuck.
Of course they do.
Of course they do. All right, chapter 19. Tori. Darius confronts Tori about her drinking in the cafeteria. Mm-hmm. And they have another very public fight again. Darius wins again, but also barely. Like the days of them
dominating,
just absolutely whipping their ass is over.
Which is so
the only reason
crazy.
That they're having the upper hand, they being the heirs, have an upper hand still is simply because longevity of training.
Correct.
The girls are more powerful than them. And
yes.
that is going to
flip.
The days are numbered where the boys can really get one over on them.
Just sort of feels like it took us a long time to like get here, and now it's all happening very quickly in terms of them like gaining their power.
Yep. So, yeah, he's like, listen, you're drinking a lot. Like, I don't know. He's trying to help her, I think. But, like, remember, I still hate you.
Right. In a bit of a bully way.
I just don't really know what we're doing. We're fighting over the fucking sofa. It's really silly. But, like, fighting. It's
sure,
all
foreplay.
Part of one thing. Yeah. We have our first, how are we still having first classes? It's neither here nor there. We have our first combat training.
Yeah, I'm like, do you have like
exercise,
trimesters?
PE class, basically.
I would fail out of Zodiac Academy simply based on this.
Yep. So the girls absolutely kick ass in their new class. Tori finishes in first place. And in a shocking turn, Darcy finishes second.
Right. Well, Darcy's now on the pitball team too. So like.
She's been there for 1 second.
I know. I'm just saying. So apparently she's more athletic than we think.
Oh, I forgot to mention this earlier too. Lance makes a really good stamina joke. Anyway. It's whatever. It's neither here nor there. Okay, that's fine.
They just the professor. It's a female professor.
Yeah, they really like her.
Yeah, they like her a lot. But she like gives this whole speech about how if you can't cut it in this class and you're don't make it through the trial, I'm dead.
You're out. Yeah, you're out. All right, chapter 20. Max POV chapter. The heirs have their absolute dude bro hang, and Max can sense that Darius is fucked up. Darius finally lets his mental shield down, and Max is just like blown away with the feelings that Darius has been like kept locked down. Grief, guilt, a little bit of lust, like anger. He is just feeling a lot, right?
Yeah.
He's got a lot of big feelings.
Yep.
And so they, Cal tells the guys about his bad date with Tori.
Oh my God.
And so Darius
is like,
then plans a perfect date.
Correct. He's like, well, I would have taken her here.
Because Caleb says, well, what would you have done? And of course he doesn't think he's going to answer, but he goes, oh, well, this is what I would do.
And Cal's like, well, you've been thinking about this a lot.
And he's like, you just asked me. And it took me 30 seconds to come up with this because I fucking listen to her occasionally.
Okay, competency porn.
Oh.
Okay.
Anyway, that doesn't go well. Darius and Caleb, there's going to be a come to blows,
sure.
I fear.
Yep.
Sooner rather than later.
Yep.
And I think sooner.
I think Darius is going to have to put all of the other heirs in their place.
Okay.
So maybe Max, because other than Max is kind of a dick to them.
Max is kind of the ringleader of taking the girls down.
Yeah, but he's going to get tied up with Geraldine.
Sure.
He's going to get goo-goo eyes for Geraldine.
So in our little slumber party fest that we're having with the boys, they decide to have a very fun little kumbaya moment, and they do a secret share. And they all hold their hands, and they do their little secret. They go around the table and say their little secrets. It's very cute. And I couldn't believe that Max told them the truth about his stepmom.
Yeah, that his parentage. Yeah.
Hey, that's going to be a problem because he has a sibling that they mentioned, a sister,
Right.
Ellis.
Is she going to challenge for his seat?
I fear 100% yes.
Yeah, yes, I think that's going to be a plot line. I just don't think it's going to like pan out.
So that is the secret that Max shares.
And immediately Darius is like,
Caleb shares about, Darius is like, you're a bro.
You're our guy. Like, we're not.
Your power came from your dad, so who cares?
Yeah.
And I'm like, but you were so hung up on pure bloodlines.
I don't know that he is. His dad is. The Acrux family is.
The Acrux family. You're right. Caleb goes on to share his secret that he nearly killed a girl as like a young teen when he first emerged, and his mom had to pay off their family because he almost drained her dry. Or
classic rich kid behavior.
He like ripped her throat and she almost bled out.
Yeah.
They paid off the family. This is tale as old as time for rich families. I mean,
rich kids.
It's terrible, but like just
rich white kid behavior.
100%. And then Darius fesses up and says that Xavier is a Pegasus and he doesn't know what the fuck to do. And he's like, it's bad, you guys. It's really bad. Max also pieces it together that he has been dark coerced and there's a bunch of shit that he can't tell them. So Darius smartly goes, if you guess it though, fine. So he lets his mental shields down and the guys start piecing some things together.
Yeah. And Max also clocks that like his dad's been abusing him.
His dad has been abusing him, that he's been using dark magic for a long time, and that Lionel is into a lot of shady stuff that the other counselors don't know about.
Yeah.
And I think, but we know that they do because they're part of the Dementor circle.
Right.
The heirs just don't know.
Right.
I don't think Max's dad was one of the ones that was in the Dementor circle, and I don't think Kayla. Oh no. No,
Caleb's
Stella is Orion's mom.
Yeah.
So I don't think Caleb's mom knows. Oh, the Altairs, right. They wouldn't, which is how I wonder if Elise
gets brought
into the fold too. From Ruthless Boys. Okay. We got that sorted out. After all of this little kumbaya, Seth tells him something fucking stupid.
Seth's like, I share everything with everybody. So like,
I don't have any secrets.
Right.
Okay, whatever. And he's a douchebag. And he's like, I tried this nipple thing. What nipple thing? What are they talking about? Do you have any idea? I have not surmised what the fuck they're talking about.
It's unimportant.
Okay. I was just curious. Doesn't matter. At the end of the kumbaya session, the 3 heirs vote against Caleb. So it's a 3-1 vote that the plan, the hashtag take down the Vegas plan is back, baby. We're so back.
Isn't this old?
Isn't this interesting, though, that Caleb is always the holdout vote? And he doesn't really want to hurt the girls, which I ask the question now, what the fuck are we going to do with Caleb? Because I hate to break it to you, Caleb's just a party boy and wants to have a good time, not a long time.
Yeah, so
he doesn't give a shit about being on the throne.
Right, so do you think that Elise will challenge him for the seat? That was my first reaction, is that she has a claim to the seat. So, I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know.
I think that would be at least an interesting side story for them.
It could be, and I think that would be a cool way to bring in, my God, all the pages that we spent on Ruthless Boys.
Which I have to imagine that was, other than, not that Gabriel is not important because he is, but like other than that, it would give us something else.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So chapters 21 through 23 all cover one big event. The night of the Halloween party.
We love Halloween.
So I would just like to make a couple notes here before we dive into the Halloween party and finish up this chunk of chapters. We have not had a Seth POV chapter.
Interesting.
Up until now. We've had everybody else, but no Seth POVs. We had a Caleb. We had a Caleb one. No Seth. And I hate him. We had a Caleb.
No. Did we have Darius?
Oh, yeah. He was one of the first ones.
In the audiobook, they don't tell me.
Got it. Yes, we had... Darius was chapter 1.
Okay.
Darius was chapter 11.
Okay.
Chapter 1, chapter 11.
And we haven't had a Knox POV, have we?
No, and I'll be curious if we get any of those. Max, Orion, Tori. Yeah, so we get 2 or 3 Darius chapters. I don't know that we'll get Gabriel POV chapters here. Maybe.
I'm just
Maybe.
curious.
It would be curious. I'll be curious about that too. Maybe we will get like one when we get the reveal that he's their brother.
Right. I think it would be interesting to know what he knows in this timeline.
Yep. Okay. All right. Halloween. The Halloween party comes around. The girls, Geraldine, Sophia, Tori, Darcy, they get ready. Everybody's wearing their hot, sexy Halloween costumes. Tori decides to go as a Pegasus.
I think it's hilarious.
I think it's funny that they're all going as just other order forms.
Yeah.
One of the girls is a lion.
Well,
Darcy is a vampire.
Yeah, doesn't she go as
Count Dracula.
Count Dracula, and nobody knows who that is?
Well, Lance is like, what?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. I don't have a lot written down here, so I'm just
I see it says Halloween.
I'm going to go off the dome.
Okay.
We go to the Halloween party. We have Tori has some fun little like sexting again with Darius, like we did before the last party. He sends her like a hot shirtless pic.
Yep.
And okay, the girls are like, okay, what's going on? Geraldine has a great little like comment here about basically we should start collecting the heirs like Infinity Stones.
Correct. Yes.
She's like, well, maybe we could just like all like
take them off the list.
We can just take them all off the list. And it's funny. We're drinking. You just know this vibe. You're getting ready with your girls. You're doing your makeup. Everyone's getting dressed. It's gonna be so fun. Party. Blah 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 blah. We go to the party. The party's in full swing.
Sure.
Everybody's having a great time. We're drinking. We're dancing. It's so much fun. The magic is cool. Then we cut to Seth's POV. Or sorry, we go to Darcy's POV. Darcy's POV, she gets, she goes to go get a drink. And while she's getting a drink, this hot guy in like this serial killer scream mask is what I was imagining.
Yeah.
Shirtless. And he starts dancing with her and he like leans over and he says, "What are you supposed to be?" or something. And it's Lance.
Of course. Cinnamon. The smell of cinnamon wafts over me.
It's Lance. And he's like, "I just wanted to see your costume." And they have a great little moment. They dance, and it's too much for our boy Lancey.
Yeah.
They scurry off down the hall to go get busy. Meanwhile, some shit starts going down. The heirs... Well, Caleb is furious at Tori because she's dressed as a Pegasus.
Right.
And he's like, "I can't be near you." But of course he can't stay away.
Right.
And we're in imagining our dance circle. Everybody's in their grind circle. It's just like so.
It's giving like Save the Last Dance.
I can just picture it so well. But the heirs have decided that tonight's the night that they're gonna inflict their plan. Great. So they're gonna poison the girls, but with different poisons. So Tori is going to get dosed with her special poison. Darcy's going to get poisoned with her special poison. But while she's away getting busy down the hall in one of the secret cave corridors with Lance, they have a hot hookup. And someone goes, "Ahem."
Right.
And it's fucking Seth. And he was like, "I knew it. I knew it. I knew something was going on." And he blackmails them. And he's like, "You owe me whatever the fuck I want." And I say I hate him.
So okay, continue.
So he says, "You can go
Ta-ta.
to Lance." And Lance is like, "If he asks you to do anything sexual, you just no, I will allow a lot of things. This is not one of them. And I will be power shamed.
Correct.
Before I let him touch you." And Seth has the audacity to go, "I'm not a monster." Okay. I'm glad we have a line, but like, you are a fucking monster.
It's sort of a hashed line, a dotted line, if you will.
So he takes Darcy back to the party and he goes, "Yeah, you're going to tell everybody that we hooked up." Why? For what reason? Anyway.
I'm sure we'll find out.
We get back to the party. Darcy's visibly distraught, especially to her sister.
Yep.
She doesn't buy it. And Tori's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
And Darcy's like, I hooked up with him. And everyone's like,
ew.
What?
That was an Infinity Stone we didn't need to collect.
We didn't. Could we tap somebody else in? Almost anybody, frankly. So anyway, the group gets dispersed. Tori is dosed with her poison. Darcy is dosed with her poison. Mm-hmm. And it is really sick.
You know what would be really helpful in this instance? Rider's blood.
Or Dante. Nope, what's his name?
Dante?
That's his name, right? Dante, yeah. Or Dante's chalice.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I was like, maybe Knox is going to come to the rescue and be like, dee, dee, dee.
He just lets it happen.
He's
too busy fucking his wife. He's busy with Elise. And his bestie Ryder. Anyway, so the girls are poisoned. The poison that Darcy is given makes her lose it and think that she's visualizing birds. Okay. You guys don't know this about me. I hate birds. I don't fuck with birds. Did you think of me while reading this?
I think of you and Amanda every time I see a bird.
I hate birds. Amanda West and I will walk to across the street to avoid birds. New York is hard. The pigeons are everywhere. They're disgusting rats with wings. I hate them. They're so funny to watch you guys. Gross. I don't want them I've also been shat on by 2 different birds.
That's good luck.
I don't care. It's disgusting.
I'm just here to tell you that's what they say.
Anyway, I hate it. I hate birds. And that was very personal. It was a personal attack to me. Mm-hmm. And I'm imagining she's like the pigeon lady, like, the bird, and she's going crazy. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Tori's poison just makes her horny for touch. So she ends up just like stripping her dress off and is basically grinding on everybody.
Okay, so she had too much
to drink. She also has her tits covered up. I think that's important too, that you couldn't see her nipples because of the glitter. She makes a comment earlier.
Areolas. No areolas
right, so
out.
she looks like Mystique out there in her blue glitter bodysuit and is just like...
Oh, great.
I think it's fine. And, yeah.
So they hate Tori less.
I don't know. It's weird. Immediately, the boys are feeling major guilt. Seth is like, "Where's the anecdote? Give her? This has gone too far. I feel bad. Fuck off, you worm bucket. Okay, I hate him.
Crazy.
I hate him. So he ends up taking Darcy back to her room.
Yeah.
Also, the girls are drunk. I think that's also important.
Yeah,
Darius gets Tori out. She kind of comes to after she gets her anecdote, and it's she like puts her dress back on. She like doesn't like something about reading that of just like coming to and you don't have any clothes. Like just was really like a shiver up my spine.
Yeah.
She puts her dress back on, they leave, and we will leave it there because I don't actually think you read the next chapter, and I did. So we'll just leave it there. But the 2 boys end up taking the girls back to their rooms, and Darcy says something that is so heartbreaking in her kind of like coming out of her stupor while Seth is putting her in bed or like putting her in her room, and she's like, I just wish the airs would stop. And the guilt, I think, is really overwhelming to him.
Well,
it should be because that was a horrible thing to do.
Among other horrible things they've done.
Okay. That is my recap. I am done. Okay. So I think actually that only goes through chapter 23.
Perfect.
So we can maybe get into chapter 24 next week.
Excellent. Well, through the end of the book, yes.
Sorry. Yes. I apologize.
I'm like, yes, we will get into chapter 24 next week.
I'm sorry. Okay. Any thoughts? Any feelings? Anything you want to add?
I sort of asked all of my questions as they came to my mind.
Again, they've been at school since like ostensibly September 1st.
I just want to know. I want to know in the comments, spoiler free, because this is a question I feel like that can be asked without spoilers. How long does the series take place over?
Such a good question. So at the end of book 9, what is the time? Where are we time
Like, is this like 1 year?
Or I wonder if at like the end of Ruthless Boys, we get those 18 months later,
correct,
5
time
years later,
hops.
I'm not talking about that. Don't count that. But I'm
No,
talking
but
about
like
where
when
does
the
it end?
main story ends.
Yes, I would be curious to know the answer.
Yeah,
to that as well.
drop that in the comments,
Yeah,
please. I would
please
like
let
to
us
know
know,
because
I've
it's
got
going to
some-
take us
some thoughts.
a while to get there.
I'm
And
curious.
I need to understand the time frame that we're working within so I can make some educated guesses as to what happens.
I have to tell you though, the hints being dropped about Seth too, and like he is like a love is love guy. So I'm not totally convinced that he even ends up with a girl at this point.
Okay,
he talks about having like wet dreams about Orion.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I'm not totally convinced that he even ends up with a girl. And I don't know what we're doing with Caleb. I'm really, really worried about what we're gonna do with Caleb. Because him and Darius thing
is going
and
to blow
Tori,
up.
this love triangle between them
Sure.
is going to explode. And it's not gonna be good.
This is assuming that all of the heirs make it to the end.
Sure.
That everybody like gets somebody.
I feel pretty confident they all make it to the end.
And you think everybody gets somebody?
Probably.
Okay. So
think
maybe
so.
we haven't met his person yet. Maybe it's Francesca.
I'm very interested in Xavier. I'm very interested in Xavier's, like, what we're going to do with him.
Xavier, in my opinion, is somehow going to become the linchpin in all of this.
I don't disagree. I
think that otherwise he doesn't, not that he's not a great character, but like otherwise he doesn't really add a lot to the story.
He sort of gives us, because I don't know that we're ever going to get Lionel POV chapters, but he's giving us Lionel info because he's at home with him.
He is giving me Elise's brother vibes. Like the way that he's being set up to like push the storyline forward.
Yeah. That's a good comp.
So
I like Xavier though. I'm curious to see where we go with that storyline. As always, Lance O'Ryan is number 1 for me. I'm obsessed with him. I need to see him on more book boyfriend lists. I think
he's on a lot.
Underrepresented on these book boyfriend hierarchy lists. I'm obsessed with him. And because of our last couple of weeks conversation, and I know that this is wrong, but this is just what's in my head and I can't get it out of my head. All I can see is Sean Hattasey as Lance O'Ryan. And it doesn't make any sense. He's too old. I know that. But just know that's all I have in my brain. I can't really get it out.
okay.
And it doesn't matter. It makes no sense. It does not. It doesn't compute at all. I'm also a little concerned that Caleb and Orion are going to have like a big duke it out moment for like top vampire position.
Because the groundwork has been laid. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I also think that Orion is a lot more powerful than we've been led to believe.
Well, I think he's very powerful. But yes, I agree.
Because the heirs they're the most powerful boys in all the realm.
Right.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, we know that that's not the case.
Right.
Because the girls have just overtaken them.
Well, right.
Quick, fast,
and
and
we
hurry.
also have boys from Ruthless Boys
Sure,
that
sure.
have never actually like gone up against them.
Right.
They were just from the wrong side of the tracks.
Sure. So. And sorry, Gabriel.
Yeah.
If Gabriel really is the girl's brother, how fucking powerful is he going to turn out to be?
Well, he was the most powerful boy at...
Aurora.
Thank you. I was like, Solaria?
Aurora Academy. Yeah, I'll be curious. We just have a lot of powerful kids running around right now. And I
am...
Stella is about to be a huge fucking problem.
The
too.
other thing that
she
we
already is.
haven't quite circled back on fully is the nymphs.
The nymphs they were mentioned a couple of times, sort of in passing.
Right.
But yeah, what's going on with them?
I just can't figure out what's the problem we're trying to solve here.
Well, what's the pressing matter?
Right.
Because in the last book, it was like nymph attacks all the time, everything.
Right.
But so far in this here book, how many days have passed?
Halloween.
A week?
Halloween.
In 400 pages or something?
Sure. I don't care to think about it like that.
Okay. Well, I do have to jet because I've got to go do
Things.
rivalry trivia this evening.
All right.
So
well,
I have to go.
We will be back next week.
Yep.
Yes, we actually promise this time it will be next week with the chapters 24 through the end of book 4, which is Shadow Princess of Zodiac Academy. And we will be back on our grind going forward.
We're back, baby.
And I guess on that note, oh, no, wait. Please be sure to follow us, subscribe, follow across all platforms. Again, these episodes drop on Fridays, but we do drop a Tuesday episode that is more pop culture and book news. You can find us at The Story Is Pod across all platforms, Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Apple Music. You can find us all there. If you are interested in following along with our day-to-day lives, you can find Katie at
That's Katie Mitchell.
And myself at 8ace8. And then, per the usual, producer Tommy does an excellent job. You can always shop the book that we are reading or talking about in the link in our bio and below in the comment section as well.
The show notes.
Yes. And if you have any information for us that is not spoiler, please drop it in the chat.
Keep it spoiler free. And as always, if you've made it to this far in the episode, I'd like you to drop a glitter emoji in the comments and let us know that you made it this far.
Perfect.
Okay.
On that note, try it again. And on that note,
go read your book.